we're gonna unbox the much anticipated Samsung Galaxy S8. So let's just take a look at it right now and see what it's got. So let me remove the sleeve. It's in there pretty tight, so bear with me as I try to get the inner box out. Here we go. Samsung. So now we just lift the cover. Pretty awesome presentation here. So this is the AT&T variant of the Galaxy S8, but this can work on T-Mobile as well because they're all GSM carriers. And first we have the quick start guide that tells you a little bit about the phone and some of the basic features. We do that and to get acquainted with the phone. And of course we have the phone itself. So let me take that out. And of course with the iconic AT&T it can wait sticker. So below that we have the AT&T SIM card. I won't be using that since I'll be using my T-Mobile SIM. And we have a literature packet where all the manuals and warranty safety information where they all live. So we have right here Términos y condiciones, información de seguridad. So we have that, information security information, and how to set up your Samsung account, some AT&T information. So let's put all that away and take a look at the what else is there. So we have the charging brick, adaptive fast charging, and we also have two adapters here, and because this does support USB Type-C, Samsung included a micro USB adapter as well for your accessories using micro USB. And for we also have a charging cable as well included out of the box, and we also have AKG branded headphones, which is very interesting because Samsung this year bought Harman, the company that makes AKG headbuds, so it's good to see them including AKG earphones with the S8. So let me get the phone over here, and first impressions, it feels great. And let me just first remove the plastic cover off the phone. Got that nice sound, and then another screen protector on the front of the phone covering the display. Let's remove that as well. Oh yeah, what a sound. So this is it, folks, the Samsung Galaxy S8. Much anticipated, a lot of hype about this phone, and I have to say it lives up to the hype so far. It feels great in the hand. Let me just remove that little sticker in the back because it looks so ugly. So let me just remove that, and here to give you guys a full view of the back. This is the Orchid Gray version. They also have they also have 4 other colors. They have Coral Blue, they have Midnight Black, Maple Gold, and Arctic Silver. So you can pick from among 5 colors, but the one I have here is the Orchid Gray. On the bottom we have the headphone jack and all that. On this side we have the that's the Bixby button, which is very interesting under the volume rocker, and I'll talk about that later. But this is the top is the SIM card tray, and the front here we have the 8 megapixel front facing shooter, which I don't think has changed from the previous generation. It's still the same, or at least similar 8 megapixel front facing shooter. So let's go ahead and boot up the phone and take a look at take a look at the software and give you guys a brief walkthrough of that, and also the setup process. So right here we have Samsung Galaxy S8 powered by Android, as Google continues to kind of push and market their own operating system. And we also have their AT&T ringtone. think it's Rethink Possible, right? AT&T Rethink Possible, or it could be a different slogan now. So welcome. So let's get the setup process going here. So I'm gonna click on my Wi-Fi. But the thing is, I just switched my router, so I don't really know my Wi-Fi password out at the top of my head. So I think I might just skip over it and do it later. You know what? I think that's what I'll do, because I don't have my router is downstairs, so I'm not gonna run down there and get it right now. So I'll just set up the Wi-Fi later. So I'll skip. All right, let me agree to all these conditions. Next. Next. Just a sec. Alright, I'm going to skip through all that. I just want to get to the home screen so you guys can see what it's like. And security. Alright, let me do the fingerprint scanner for you guys. Alright, so yada. It also has the iris scanner feature, which was first included on the S7, I believe, but I'm not going to do that for this video. Alright, so I'm going to use the pattern as my alternative in case my fingerprints don't work. Alright, so now, interestingly, they put the fingerprint scanner next to the camera on this edition, so it's really interesting to see that, because I think, so now they have the heart rate monitor and the heart rate sensor on the other side of the camera, and then the fingerprint scanner on the other side of the camera. So both cameras, so the camera is now flanked by both sensors, which is really interesting. So again, as with any other fingerprint scanner, you put your index finger on top and move up and down, so the scanner can recognize the fingerprints. All set. Alright. Next. So now we are in the AT&T setup page, which I'm not a big fan of, so I'm going to try and skip through it. Skip. Samsung account, I'll do that later, since I doubt anything would work right now because I don't have Wi-Fi connected. So skip. Alright. I just want to get it to the home screen and show you guys what it looks like. Just let me get to the home screen, please. Alright. That worked. So yeah, this is what it looks like, the home screen of the Samsung Galaxy S8, and this is the Bixby I was talking about. And Bixby, I think it's Samsung's personal assistant, just like Google Assistant, or it used to be Google now. It gives you texts, information, contextual information, all that stuff. So I'm going to take a look at Bixby in depth in my full video review, but in the settings I believe it's Android 7.0. Oh, and it's Samsung Experience version 8.1. So I think now TouchWiz is a new name. Instead of TouchWiz, it's now Samsung Experience. And so far, I have to say this skin isn't bad at all. And they just, for your information, they removed the apps tray. So now you have to just swipe up from anywhere on the screen to get into all of your apps. So yeah, it's clean, very sleek out of the box. Very good looking, clean. As you can see, the pre-installed apps don't even fill up a page yet, so that's always a good sign. And the weather, that's your weather widget. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.